Hey everybody! Welcome to Rachel's Room every Thursday. I answer your questions. I got a nose itch, okay? I'm not picking my nose, it's just a little scratchy scratch. I'm good to go. Alright, it's hot in here, but if I turn on the AC, you won't be able to hear me right, so I'm just gonna sweat through it, guys. I'm sweating through it for you, and for the sound of this video. How do you say water? Like that. Alles goed. How van je? Butchered that, but I'm pretty good. How are you? Does it ever burn when you fart? At first I was repulsed by this question, but then I realized, yes, when I eat something super spicy, sometimes the fart comes out as spicy. Like normally when I fart, it just feels good. Like it's a bubble and it bursts, and sometimes the bubble travels up and then it's hilarious because it becomes a funny bubble, as we said when I was a child. But there are some times when I fart, and those are the questionable ones. Like when I have a spicy fart, it's like a little liquid probably might have possibly came out on that one. So when one fart is spicy, I just run straight to the bathroom. I've never actually sharted, but I'm very, very, very scared of it. But yes, I have had a spicy fart, and when that happens, just change your diet because you haven't eaten properly. Your farts should not burn a little or be spicy. I spit. You're welcome. Opinion on the SATs. I'm taking a prep course while typing this. Leah, stop being on your phone when you're in a prep course. Also, I did terrible on the SATs. I think I took them twice, maybe just once. I don't know. But I did terrible on them, and I got into the school I wanted to get into. But it's sad because you need to do well on the SATs, but just so you know, you never use that information again. But if you do well on the SATs, then you get into better classes and you won't have to take as many math classes or English classes or whatever. So you want to do good, but if you do bad, you're not stupid. You just didn't do well on the SATs. Trust me, you aren't stupid, you just don't know that pointless information. Most of the math questions you only need if you ever want to become a math person or an architect. Those English questions, you only need to know how to answer them if you want to become a writer, a novelist, an English teacher. Science, if you aren't planning on being a doctor, who cares? You know what you need to know if you want to become a YouTuber? How to turn on a camera and use Final Cut or iMovie. How can I finish my coursework by tomorrow morning when it's already 8:10 and I have 10,000 words left to write? Step 1, get the frick off of Twitter! You just wrote a bunch of words right there and you could have been writing them on your essay. Don't be writing here when you should be writing here. Come on! You don't need to write this, you need to write that. But I understand you need to take a break from homework because it's boring. Homework is boring, man. Favorite stretching position? This one. Because you're not actually doing anything. Just kind of feels good. What if your mom turned into a duck? She would probably hang out with her chickens a lot more than she already does. That woman really likes her chickens. But also I'd be sad because then she wouldn't be able to help me when I'm sick or sad. I need my mommy, not a duck. If you had to choose between going to space for 2 days or going to Dubai for a month, what would you choose? Obviously space. Like, so many people can say they've gone to Dubai, but only a few can say they've gone to space. What? Also, a month is way too long to be on vacation. My brain would be so bored. I'd get so bored there. I'd want to be home. I like my bed. I like my house, my apartment. Sorry. I'd miss my family. But space? You freaking go to space. I want to feel like what it feels like to not have gravity. That would be so freaking cool to not feel gravity. I am being very sincere right now. I truly would love to know what it's like to not have gravity push me down all the time. Or in Phoebe Buffay's words, pull me down. Thumbs up if you get that reference. Didn't you want to be a cop at some point? Yes, I did. I no longer can, but I did want to be a cop. And a lot of you hate cops, and I need to say this, don't hate cops. Yes, there are a few terrible cops out there, and those are the ones that hit the news and people hear about, but you don't hear about the hundreds of thousands of other ones that are doing a fantastic job and keeping you safe. Because without cops, every day would be the frickin' purge. You'd be able to kill and murder whoever the frick you want. But with cops, they keep you safe. I know a lot of people that hate cops, and I'm like, well listen, you're clearly doing something illegal. If you weren't doing something illegal, you'd have no reason to hate cops. Yes, again, I know there are a few bad ones that have hit the news, but there's always a few bad people in every scenario of life. So don't let those few terrible ones stop you from appreciating that cops go out and put their life on the line every single day. I read that question for some reason, felt I needed to say that. I'm sorry. I know a lot of you, I know there's gonna be comments being like, well, this cop did this, and again, there are a few bad ones, and those are the ones you're hearing about on the news. They're not gonna say about all the great cops that have done all the little great things because that's their job to do those great things. So they're not gonna report every time it happens. That's just it. That's just all I gotta say. Alright, that's all the questions we have for today. This one's a short one. I thought I'd just throw a short video out there today. My hair didn't even dry in the time it took me to film this. Haha! the showers and not blow drying my hair. My hair's really healthy because I don't blow dry it, and you guys get mad at me for it. Please subscribe to see videos on this channel every Tuesday and Thursday. Please comment below to leave your questions for next week so I may answer them on next week's Rachel's Room. Also, you can tweet me and Instagram me your questions using the hashtag Rachel's Room. And remember guys, above all else, stay awesome, possums. You're welcome for that.